Tell me, you title your book Insurgency. Is it a reasonable uh, inference to draw that you believe, and your research shows, that the workers of the global south, whom you've just described, are in a state that we can call insurgency? And if you think that, tell us what that really means in terms of what you found.
Rick, absolutely. In my view, workers are always in a state of motion. Whether it is, resisting the boss, whether it is organizing into a union or trying to, whether it's organizing into a protest in a social movement. Workers are constantly in a process of struggle against their employers and their oppressors. This is not something that is unique to the global South. It's something that extends to the United States and Europe, etc. And so, upon doing a lot of research over the last 15, 20 years, more specifically in the South or in countries of Africa, Asia, particularly, as well as South America, I have found that workers are always in a state of motion. They're constantly in struggle against their bosses. What is missing? So, in other words, this idea of insurgency is something that is a constant, and I think people don't recognize that. We went through here the Occupy movement. There was that's an insurgency. There was the Arab Spring and countless other movements. We now have Black Lives Matter. It's crucial. Without organization, these insurgencies will lead to nothing. And by that I mean a working class socialist organization that has a commitment and principled analysis and program for social transformation.
Well, there are quite a few people who believe that this is the missing link or the missing element, if you like, everywhere in the world. In other words, that socialism is at this point in world history insurgent, perhaps everywhere, but well organized almost nowhere. And that this contradiction or this dichotomy, is this something, do you find this as well? Is this part of what you're seeing? Insurgency prolific, but organization deficient.
Precisely, Rick. I absolutely see that. In fact, that's the reason why I went to places where there was organization, where there has been lasting and durable organizations that are revolutionary, that believe in a future of socialism. And let's face it, socialism is something that we have to build. Workers will be fighting for and engaged in struggle, as you very well know, all the time. So will the bosses. We have to have an organization that will be as strong, if not absolutely stronger than the bosses, because the bosses will continue to fight even after socialism. This we learned from Marx. We learned from Marx and Engels and Lenin and many of the leading classical scholars as well as the contemporary ones. And we have to stop this confusion that we have today about taking solace in the fact that people are organizing. They've always been organizing. And I found in places like the Philippines, in parts of India and South Africa, to be the seeds of what we could look for in the future.